Okay, hello, YouTube, and I've decided I'm going to do my review on my camera today, the thing behind me, this, and well, there's a few things I like about it, a few things I don't. Now, one of the things I like about it is it's has an integrated lens cover, which also I found it useful in filming. You watch the screen. When you open the lens, it looks like someone's opening their eye, but after they like been sleeping or whatever. So I like that. I also really like the batteries on these cameras. Don't know why, I just like these batteries, and the fact that the screen can rotate 360 degrees. It doesn't go any further down, but it goes completely all the way around that way. So apart from having it, actually no, yeah, it goes, yeah, or you can have it any angle you like. Just trying to think about that, if that is actually true. Yeah, you can have it any angle you like. So, yeah, one of the things I don't like about it, the strap. It kind of looks thin. Oh yeah, I also like the built-in USB thing, USB lead. It's just like not the most comfortable strap. It's a bit, when you put it on, it sort of goes above your knuckles, like you have to push it down. If I think it feels really weird. So that's just like a preference. And something I've had a problem with every camera I've tried is all these buttons here. They're all way too far back. They need to be further forward and spaced out. Like too far back to use. Like I can't get all three fingers because I like having. A mode. I'd prefer to have a finger on the mode, the photo, and the zoom rocker. Mode's not too important, but because I can switch between photo and mode, which might look like not my finger. I also quite like the light on the back that lights up. So when you press mode, it will change from photo to video, which I think is quite good. And another thing I quite like, well, no, another thing I'll change is this, the start stop button. It's got a red thing on it, but it doesn't have an LED. I would prefer to change that bit of red paint for an LED. Another thing I don't like about it is the format it records in. I mean, it's not something too big an issue because you can get converters and whatever. It records in AVC HD, which Panasonic and Sony cameras can do. Which isn't too much of a problem, to be honest. It's kind of a problem because I normally just with my other cameras and my webcam, which I'm recording with now, I've just put it on my computer and then I can just chuck it straight into my editing program if I feel like editing or want to edit or anything like that. With this, I have to convert it or get not say specialist, but like proper editing software, which my computer won't run because it's a netbook. Atom processor, 1 gig of memory, so it's not nearly going to run any sort of decent video editing program. I've just noticed one thing. I've got this bit here, which I'm not sure what's for. I guess that doesn't really matter. It's just this bit here on the strap. Okay, So this is why I can't really put any test footage on here, because I still haven't got a computer that will run it. This computer beside me, that's my dad's computer. That's just about would run the cheaper version of the software. It's a Sony Vegas movie studio, which isn't. It's 11. I would like 12, but I need more memory. We've just literally just bought some. Well, not literally just, but a while ago we just bought some new memory for that. So it's quite an old, very old computer. Not quite old, very old computer. It's bought it in like 2008 or something. Anyway, so it doesn't really run it. Like, doesn't really mean I mean it doesn't run it at all. My computer will run it, but it doesn't render the video very well. It will like jump in. I was like, oh. It skips frames out and stuff. But if you want to buy this camera and you're looking at a cheap camera to start out filming, and or you just want a HD camera, or you want this would make a very good. What the hell? Oh, this just made this really weird noise. That's not really weird. It's made a startup noise, which I like. Sorry about that. Yeah. That's a very good camera if you're looking at getting like a if you want like if you like already got like a DSLR, like a Canon D90 or another Sony like professional video camera or something, and you want like a backup camera or an extra camera or something, then that's a very good choice. I mean, it's got good quality as far as I can tell at the moment. You can probably hear the fans from these computers. I don't know. Anyway, it'd make a good crash cam because it's small, and it's not ridiculously expensive. I mean, if it's like an actual crash cam that you're gonna like put inside a building which you're gonna blow up or something, or it's like something like that, it would work well if you had a large budget. Because if you've got a large budget, then it would be fine. Just clean dust off this light. That light's hot. Very hot. Don't go touching lights, word of warning. So, if you're looking at buying this camera, very good. SD cards. SD cards is something you want to really have to invest. Not what, well, you really have to invest in proper SD card. I got myself very nice SanDisk Extreme 32 gig, 45 megs per second, class 6, I think, SDHC. It works very well with this camera. It will last you easily all your holiday. 8 hours of high quality footage. About 13 hours when you put it in long time mode. This camera in long time mode, 13 hours. I mean, that's ridiculous amount of time. So, I think one thing that this camera is very good for is a style of time lapse which I think which I can have to use, because all I sit at the camera for like 7 hours pressing the photo button every second. That's one way of doing it. Well, I'll explain about time lapses in another video probably. I don't know. But what you can do, you can just like sit the camera up and just record, and then in editing you can speed it up like twice or 4 or 5 times, and then you so instead of it playing at like 50 frames per second, 25 frames per second, the video is going like 200 frames per second or 100 frames per second or something, or 150 frames per second, or I don't know, 9 billion frames per second. So if you're gonna do like a mega long time lapse over like a few days, then I think you probably want to get an external storage device, because yeah, a few things I've got wrong when I was doing the unboxing. Here, you've got a micro USB. There. That, I looked at the instructions, and what you can do, you can get this lead, which will come out of there, and you can plug it into an external storage device. I'm not entirely sure how that works. You have to read the instructions yourself, if you can be bothered to. So I think if you're looking at getting a first HD camera, this is a very good camera. This is my first HD camera. This was my first decent camera, because I got my I was going to do a test day of this, where I tested it out. I was going to put it on the review, but kind of had a problem with that. I kind of forgot to charge it, so I ended up testing portable cameras, because luckily I had my really old cheap Vivitar camera, Vivicam 5188. This is very good if you want just like a random pocket camera. I doubt they sell this one anymore, because this is years old. It's one of those cameras that has got AA batteries. No, not AA, AAA batteries. It doesn't last a ridiculous amount of time, and it works well for like just using it as like a random thing. It doesn't have any optical zoom, which is something you really have to have in a camera. I mean, a camera's worthless if it doesn't have optical zoom. No optical zoom, worthless, rubbish camera. It's not worth getting a camera without optical zoom, but that was in a time where optical zoom was something for people with like a £900 budget or something. What else? Nothing. So see you later, whenever later is. So bye.